Good evening, everybody. You are looking live inside Clyde-Savannah High School, Clyde, New York, where tonight a battle for the Wayne County title on FingerLakes1.com. As the East Rochester Bombers take on the Clyde-Savannah Golden Eagles. Good evening, everybody. Jim Sinicropi alongside Mike Alessio here on a Wednesday night, Mike. And Clyde, 2.5 games clear of first place in Wayne County. East Rochester needs to win tonight and hope they get some help from Sodus if they want to share the league title. But above and beyond that, tonight a rematch of last year's Class C2 semifinal game in Palmyra that went to overtime, one of the best games of the year. The ER edged out Clyde. Talking to Coach Jackson before the game, that one still hurts.
That one still haunts him. I had to come over to Clyde this past weekend, got a chance to talk to him a little bit, and I really hadn't had any extended time talking to him before, and he talked about that game, and I remember it last year. I watched it again this afternoon, the end of it, and in a lot of ways I could see why a game like that haunts him, and he got a lot of passion for the basketball in general and Clyde, and that was a tough one, and a great game. You called it, and so this game potentially has I don't know if it could be as good of a game as that, but anything can happen at this time of year. You know, we're winding down. You're in the last week of the season, so Clyde's playing well. ER is going to have their job cut out for them.
Yeah,
they look like they're coming after us.
Clyde's peaking right now.
Huh?
You might say Clyde's peaking right now.
Yeah.
They lost early to Minders. They got one league loss to Sodus. As I mentioned, can clinch the outright league title tonight. They haven't won a sectional title since 2014 when they came off back-to-back sectional titles in 2013 in C3, 2014 in C2. Lost in the quarterfinals 2015, and then in the semifinals last year in the game we've been talking about. But Clyde peaking because the parts are starting to work together.
Yeah.
Derek Chance starting to act like that all-league maybe player of the year candidate.
Yep.
One of the best point guards you'll see in all the Wayne Finger Lakes. Dylan Upholtz is really dominant on the boards and shooting well from three-point range. And Drew Carnevale rounded into a great all-around player, also deadly from three-point range.
You're seeing a lot of balanced scoring, a lot of players making contribution. Coach Jackson, he's tough on him, and in talking to him before the game, he's happy with where they're at right now. So that says a lot. And it's the right time of year to do it. I'll tell you, like I was telling you, I came over to a practice, and it was just a weekday practice and a lot of energy. The kids were into it, coaches were into it, and this is the time of year you want that.
Now for East Rochester and Coach Mark Michael, they lost 3 guys who were underclassmen on that sectional final team last year that moved on to other schools, and really we kind of wrote them off early on. But here they are with a shot to stay in contention for the league title. They're in Lions classification C2, up near the top of that classification, and looking another chance at running the sectional title. Now they got the coach's son, Casey Michael, one of the best three-pointers in Wayne County. They got a kid, Shamar Caraway, who moved from Philadelphia, who this is actually his first year of organized basketball, but he's been filling up stat sheets for him. It's a team that beat Lions twice, and Caraway wasn't available the first time that they played Clyde back on.
And they're coming off they're winning 4 out of 5 coming into this game too. So they're both on streaks. We got a couple sick players on East Rochester.
Cole Lindsay didn't make the trip, not feeling well. Elijah Jocks didn't make the trip, not feeling well. Coach Michael getting over a little bit of that same cold himself, but fortunately he did make the trip, and really this should be a great basketball game tonight.
Looking forward to it.
So we're getting ready for our national anthem, which will be sung by senior Derek Cobb, 6-man off the bench for this Clyde-Savannah team. He will be singing the anthem.
Multi-talented. There's something you don't see very often.
No, we love the live anthems. When it's actually sung by a player, that's something different. And also, something we should note, it's bright in here. They updated the lighting system in the gym, and normally a pretty dark place to play, but bright tonight. So
they might have lost an advantage.
Yeah, that's true, a little home court advantage. So here's Derek Cobb with your national anthem.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose far stripes and bright stars through the perilous height, and the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare almost bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Derek Cobb. And with a little confidence, too. Got to give credit to him.
Yeah, you really do. That's not easy. You know, you're a musician. You know, Jim.
I would never sing the national anthem a cappella, though. That's a lot tougher.
There's a lot of range in that national anthem, as you know.
So well done, for sure. So for East Rochester, there's your first look at Casey Michael, the senior shooting guard. John Lexer, he'll be man in the center position. He missed 3 games with sickness a few weeks ago. There's Shamir Caraway and Andrew Chilele, and then Matt Cicero, the starting point guard, who one of the leading assist guys in all the Wayne County. So for Clyde-Savannah now, they do a little production here for the starting lineups. It'll be Derek Chance, Marcus Chance, Drew Carnevale, Dylan Upholz, and Jarrett Murray for the Golden Eagles. And, of course, Derek and Marcus, brothers, both juniors, not twins. Drew Carnevale, also a junior, and Upholz and Upholz and Murray, both seniors. And really excited to see tonight if Clyde continues the trending upward in terms of the quality of the play, the intensity of the play, and really playing with a lot more purpose.
They are, and they handled East Rochester the first time around. So, from a coaching standpoint, everyone knows, players know that you're coming into sectional. So you just got to be careful not to look past any particular game. You got 2 games left, most people do. And, if we talk about it, a good example of that, we saw Mid-Lakes beat Newark last night. So, it's got to cross your mind that maybe Newark was looking past Mid-Lakes, although we all know they've got a decent team. They really hadn't materialized into perhaps what their potential was this year, and that's what happens when you look too far ahead.
Well, talking to folks I know from Newark who were at that game, they said they really gave props to Mid-Lakes, and Mid-Lakes played a great game. They really controlled the boards. Darren Carswell had 20 rebounds. Bryce Burry had 10. Their starting point.
I heard there were contributions all the way around from Mid-Lakes, and that they literally handled them. It wasn't a fluke victory that they hit a 3 at the end or anything like that.
So I'll tell you what, that loss by Newark handed Minders the outright East title. Marcus Whitman 2 weeks ago clinched the West title. Tonight maybe we crown a champion in Wayne County, as we are now about to be underway. The ball's in the air, controlled by Lexer and given up to Caraway. So it looks like they got Caraway giving up to Cicero at the point guard. There goes Michael, baseline, up in the air. Caraway drives, lets the right-hander go, and big rebound by Chance, who Bufoltz ended up pulling it in. And Clyde will be quick to get it down court and attack.
They like to push the ball.
And 3 ball from Derek Chance, no good. Upholtz,
nice rebound.
Big rebound. Out to Carnevale, wide open, bang!
Heck of a shooter, great form.
And
wide open second. East Rochester's not going to be able to afford giving Clyde any second chance points. That's we know that.
And I can guarantee you, Coach Michael in practice focused on no open shots for Carnivale or Upholtz, and that was about as wide open as it gets. Cicero finds Lexer underneath, lays it in and good.
A beautiful pass. Little breakdown underneath.
Cicero, big assist man, a couple double-digit assist games.
And Lexer's got some good size in there.
So 3-2 early, Golden Eagles lead. Michael again drives baseline, skips it to Caraway. He tries a three, way too hard. Rebounded by Lexer, up and good.
Up and good. I thought he might have shuffled his feet a little bit.
4 points for John Lexer as an early 4-3 lead for East Rochester.
And an early timeout by Coach Jackson.
So this live presentation of Wayne Finger Lakes High School basketball is made possible through the support of Generations Bank with locations in Auburn, Farmington, Geneva Phelps, Seneca Falls, Union Springs, and Waterloo. Be sure to check out their mobile banking app or visit them online at mygenbank.com. And by Therascar, a dye-free, fragrance-free medical-grade product that improves the appearance of scars and aids in the treatment of cuts, burns, acne, eczema, and psoriasis. Learn more about the benefits and why people here in the Finger Lakes are so excited about Therascar at 5starmedical.com. And, of course, Dr. Rodney Littlejohn and his outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn is proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod at littlejohnortho.com. And we got another timeout. Maybe I could read some more sponsor reads, Mike.
You might be able to.
No.
So what we had happen in there was East Rochester were coming out in a 1-3-1, and Clyde just walked right into the trap, coming over the half court. I wasn't quite sure what kind of set, and I'm sure Jackson's not happy about it. And they got a potential turnover, but another quick timeout. So he's 2 timeouts in.
2 timeouts in.
And we're a minute and a half into the game.
So kind of a small crowd here. Actually, the smallest crowd I've seen for a game that we've done here in Clyde. And granted, a lot of times we come out and do those Lions-Clyde games.
Yeah.
But we've done Red Creek games and North Rose games here. We've seen Minders here in this gymnasium. A bit of more of a drive for ER, so not many fans making the trip. Hopefully they're at home enjoying this webcast here on FingerLakes1.com. But definitely kind of a different feel here for what is really a big game. That's why we put it on the calendar. So Clyde comes back with the starting lineup, and it's Chance with the basketball.
Beautiful pass.
Nice cut back door by Jarrett Murray.
Great pass. Wide open gap. He dropped into a 2-3 zone off of a 1-3-1 press, half-court press, which is something you don't see very often, but Derek picked right through it.
And 3 ball on the way from Andrew Chalele, no good. And it'll go back to Clyde. Also want to thank Clyde-Savannah Athletic Director Larry Lang for outstanding accommodations as usual here. We're at midcourt. I'm on the one side of the midcourt stripe and Mike's on the other, and we couldn't have a better seat to bring this one to you tonight. There's a 3 ball from Derek Chance. Splash!
Beautiful shot.
Marcus Chance with the 3 ball. Caraway quickly the other way, has it stripped.
Good turnover.
Murray up to Derek. Derek, floater off the rim, no good, but Upholtz in with a rebound. Has it stolen. Quickly the other way comes Cicero.
Going to be a fast-paced game. They both like to get up and down the court.
And Caraway gets it inside and dumps it to Lexer. Reverse layup, but he's fouled. Let's see who they give that to. And here's a look at that last 3 ball from Marcus Chance. They call them the Splash Brothers.
Beautiful shot.
Marcus and Derek. And Lexer's first free throw is no good. 8-4 early here in Clyde, New York. Nice head of hair. Lexer might make the all-hair team. Right now we've got Justin Bott, Justice Smith.
But he can't compare to Mr. Rockefeller coming out of Clyde, or coming out of Lions.
Well, three kids from Lions might be on the all-hair team.
And as far as hair with announcers goes, I'm clearly not one of them. Or neither's Corsi.
No, actually, the entire Finger Lakes 1 Sports team is
except for yourself.
Hair challenge. So 8-5 early. John Lexer, all 5 of the Bombers' points. Also a note, just off to our left here in the stands, you see 3 coaches from Perry here to take a look at Clyde. Perry undefeated atop the Class C3 standings right now. Clyde at 3rd, Oakfield, Alabama. Cuba Rushford would be 2nd. And it's hard to believe that Clyde with a 14-3 record in the season they have, still just 3rd in that class.
And I believe I was looking at the seeding points. Nice, beautiful drive.
Great drive and finish by Matt Cicero. A little slow getting up. Coming the other way is Clyde, and Carnevale drives, and he...
Boy, it looked like there was contact on that for sure.
Cicero back the other way lays it in. 4 quick points for Matt Cicero, and ER is back on top. And ER
so East Rochester is showing they can get up and down just as fast as Clyde can.
Yeah, looks like they want to run. Inside to Murray. Out top to Carnevale. Gets it to the corner to Derek Chance. Finds Marcus.
Looks like Clyde a little more selective with their shots. Even though they hit a couple earlier, they still were fairly early in the shot clock. So
Derek Cobb checking into the game, gets it to Marcus Chance, who misses a 3. Big offensive rebound by Jarrett Murray, and he's fouled. So, Derek Cobb, fresh off singing the national anthem, now in the ball game, and Coach Jackson is also encouraged by what he brings on a team that's kind of height challenged for a team that wants to make a run through sectionals. They don't really have a true big man like they have in the past with guys like Cam DeSanto and Joe Maine Bogans. Jarrett Murray makes the first free throw.
But they design their offense and their game around that. So
2 free throws by Murray, and now Clyde's back on top, 10-9.
Extending a 2-3 out pretty far.
Cicero picks up his dribble. Flashing in the foul lines, Chalele gives it back to Cicero. Now he's fouled. Looks like they're going to tag Jarrett Murray.
And that's a danger when you extend out those front 2 players on that zone, that it's going to leave you a gap in the middle, and they took advantage of that on that play. Huge space.
So Cicero to the line and makes the first. Tie ball game. And that foul was on Jarrett Murray. That's his first.
2 for 2.
So that's 6 points for Cicero early. Quickly the other way comes Clyde. Claps on Chance as he penetrates. And now he tries a fadeaway baseline
Beautiful
jumper.
Shot.
Bottom. So Derek
And
Chance
East
is on the
Rochester
board. Here
right
comes
back.
Caraway, blocked from behind by Murray. They both hit the ground, and Caraway slow to get up. Gets a little hand from Jarrett.
Referees are letting him play tonight.
Yeah, there's been some physical play inside. And I think in a game like this, when you get a couple of teams atop the league standings, nobody wants to see it become a foul fest. They want to see him play.
Yeah, and I like that in the referees, because you know what you're going to get, and as long as they call it evenly.
Referees Dave Simmons and Dan Gilbert got the assignment tonight here in Clyde. Lexer with the ball, finds Chalele. A little crossover back out top to Casey Michael for his first 3 attempt of the game. No good.
Long rebound to Chance. Beautiful pass.
Marcus wasn't quite ready. He thought Marcus was going to cut to the basket, and he kind of hung out there.
He should have kept going. I think that was a situation where you got to know not only your point guard, but you got to know your brother.
Your brother. Right? Yep. So, 12-11 now. Eagles lead, 2:40 to go here. First period of play from Clyde. Now into the corner. There's a 3 ball from Casey Michael. No good. Big rebound by Chalele. Throws it away, though. Here comes Derek Chance the other way. Up and under and in. And that's where Derek Chance is tough to stop in the open court.
And he uses that move a lot, and it's a nice move. Crossover back right. Show the ball a little hang time. He can really jump. Watch him in warm-ups.
Superior athlete.
I think he's listed at 5'9".
Slapped away by Carnevale. Saved by Carnevale. Once again in the open floor is Derek Chance. Up and under layup is good.
Beautiful cup. And
now ER wants a timeout. 6 straight points from Derek Chance. Has the Golden
Coach
Eagles
Michael,
up 5.
He's looking for the ward off on that. I didn't have an angle on it. But Coach Michael seemed very adamant that he warded off on the way up.
Well, like you said, they're letting them play, but I think what Coach Michael needs to focus on in this timeout is some way to stop Derek Chance from getting the ball out in transition like that. It's not necessarily that they're even getting back. It's that Derek Chance can get that ball. Once he receives the ball, he can get to the basket so quickly.
They do a great job on the fast break, and in that situation, a particularly long rebound, you're setting yourself up for disaster if you don't see that about to happen with your front people on your zone.
So crowd filling in a little bit here in Clyde-Savannah. Most of the fans are behind us, not on the shot you're seeing on the camera tonight. Got the students to our right and most of the Clyde parents and supporters to our left. As ER still yet to make a substitution. Clyde's coming with Derek Cobb. You'll also see Trey Canale here shortly, I'm sure. And Chilele trapped in the corner, stolen by Carnevale. And again, it's Marcus this time, but no, stolen by Cicero. 2-on-2 the other way. Casey Michael had a 3-ball, gave it up, drives baseline. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with East Rochester.
There's a lot of contact down there, but like I said, they're not calling it. Now, that was a situation where Clyde probably should have pulled that ball back.
Yep.
It was a little congested there at half court, and they tried to force that fast break, and it just wasn't there. So those are the things that you just have to be a little smarter and hopefully learn from. Watch some tape. They watch a lot of tape. I know that. That should be going the other way.
Nope, staying here.
He went off his leg. They might come to us for a replay.
And here comes Trey Cadale into the ball game for Derek Cobb. And you know, they went to the replay a lot during last night's Syracuse game and some key calls, and it was quite a delay. Back-to-back replays, they went to the bench, but worked out for the Cuse. No doubt about that.
As did the win.
3-ball in the
way out.
From Cicero off the back iron. No good. Chilele with the rebound. Finds Michael. Back to Cicero.
There's a 3.
Michael 3. No back iron. Big rebound by Caraway. Cicero with it. Another 3-ball open for Michael. That's
another rebound. Oh, boy.
And Matt Cicero with 8 first half quarter points here with 40 seconds left to go. It's 16-13. Golden Eagles. Carnevale for 3. No. Caraway with a rebound. He looks to push. He doesn't have the numbers, though. Pulls it back. And ER could hold for 1 here. Just about a half a second differential here. 23 to shoot. And it looks like they will be content for 1. Maybe not, though. Here comes Cicero. Driving baseline. Leaves it for Lexer. 16-foot jump shot is good.
Well, ER is going to be happy with this first quarter.
Lexer with 7. Stripped. Coming the other way. 2 seconds left. Cicero lets it fly.
Oh.
Online but short.
Online but short.
And after 1 period of play here in Clyde, we got a good one. It's Golden Eagles 16. Bombers 15. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is Eli, and these are his 2 older brothers, Sam and Justin.
Say good luck, Eli.
They just had a great idea.
Go! Go, go, go! Let's go!
Accidents can happen to us all. Applying Therascar immediately can help erase those memories 1 scar at a time.
Good luck to all of our student athletes this high school sports season.
We hold on to the things that really matter. Welcome to Generations Bank.
So welcome back to Clyde, New York. Second quarter action just underway. It's Chance, Canale, Upholz, and Carnevale for Clyde. It's Cicero, Michael, Lexer, Caraway, and Chalele for East Rochester. And quickly coming the other way is East Rochester. All of East Rochester's 15 points coming from 2 players in the first half. Cicero has 8 and Lexer has 7.
Well, as I said, I think Coach Michael has to be happy with that first quarter. It showed them they can play with them, shake out the cobwebs, nervousness in Clyde.
Struggling from 3 range, though, are the Bombers. Canale now takes it the other way and up and in, and they got a charge, offensive foul.
I thought he was moving on that a little bit. I would have gone with a block on that call.
Yeah, it's tough, and so many of those charge block fouls are just split-second decisions by the referee.
It really is. It's a tough call.
So 1 point Golden Eagle lead, 6:53 to go here, first half. Clyde with a chance to clinch the outright Wayne County title with a win tonight. As we look at some other games around the league. Now that Lions North Rose Wolcott game, you see, that was actually played last night. Lions put up 90 on them. They moved that up for I think there was Nick Kehoe was being honored for something. Regardless, Red Creek Sodus, Marion Ganonda also tonight. So a light night of action across the Wayne Finger Lakes. Should be a lot of people tuning in tonight for this one.
That was a good call. Elector can really hit the boards, and that's is going to be a concern. And I bet a highlight of halftime conversation in the Clyde locker room. Very interesting defense. A soft 1-3-1, dropping back into a 2-3.
Pretty move.
Beautiful move.
Up and under by DC Derek Chance. 3 ball on the way from Chalele, no good.
Still nothing from 3 land.
Canale pushes it over to Chance. He'll try a 3 ball off the back iron, no good, and out of bounds, heading back to East Rochester. And
Coach Michael, a very animated coach on the sideline.
He is. He gets into it. One of the more animated coaches, along with our friend Zach Young over at Lions. So Cicero controls.
Very similar to my style in 8th grade travel basketball.
You get animated on the sidelines, 8th grade?
You'd think I was playing for the NCAA championships.
So another turnover coming back for the Golden Eagles, trying to build upon that 3-point lead. Upholz to the foul line to Cobb. Out to Carnevale, lets one go in and out. And Cobb couldn't control the rebound off his hand.
He had position.
Cicero
just couldn't hold on to it.
Pick his pocket
dribbled
pick.
Right into that.
By Chance. Bounce pass to Carnevale. Right-handed layup is good.
Break. Clyde just does a great job on the fast break, filling the lanes, continuing through.
And finishing.
Great passes and finishing in that situation.
Finishing at the rim. 2 consecutive nice finishes there by Chance and then Carnevale. Now,
so at the same point we were at the first quarter, Clyde had a 16-11 lead, opportunity to open it up. Instead, they
turn over again. Lexer loses it to Carnevale. Now
so this is a big possession.
And unselfish, Carnevale finds Upholz. Buttons!
A good timeout. And that was a bucket they needed.
Upholz first points of the game on that 3-pointer opens up the lead to 8. And yeah, I mean, every one of Clyde's top 4, Chance, Marcus Chance, Derek Chance, Drew Carnevale, and Dylan Upholz are threats from the 3-point line.
And they're unselfish. I don't think any of them are necessarily, besides Chance, maybe in the fast break situation, a go-to guy. It's that one extra pass. They play a little inside and out.
Take a look here at the standings. Actually, East Rochester on the right-hand side there has 12 wins. They beat Rochester Academy on Monday night. That's not reflected here. So they're on a 3-game winning streak. Clyde-Savannah's won 5 in a row. And that 2.5-game lead, that extra half game in the win column. So East Rochester needs to beat Clyde. And then Clyde has a tough final home game against Sodus coming up on Valentine's Day. They also have Red Creek. They go to Red Creek, so I suppose a chance they could get upset there. Nick Klein's a really good player.
Playing well, too.
Yeah.
Up top in points, and I think in assists, probably.
He's scored quite a bit of points. He had the single-game high for most of the year at 39 until his crosstown rival, Tyler Norris, put up 42 the other night.
Yeah.
Who's your Wayne County Player of the Year, Mike?
I like Nick Klein. I like the way we didn't give it to him last year, but I think I love his game. Maybe I'm a little biased to it being a guard, but I think he's got good control, good confidence.
Banking it in to get the lid off of that basket from beyond the arc. Canale drives and he's fouled. I don't know, Mike. I think you got to go Tyler Norris. The kid's triple teamed every night and he's putting up 32, 35, 42 almost every night. He's a beast. And what I've been most impressed in the games I've seen him play is the intensity he plays with and the fact that they're a losing team. Not much around him coming off 2 straight sectional final appearances.
Psychologically, it had to be a tough year for him. And we know from having talked to him and having covered North Roselight, a great kid. And it's got to be tough, even though he now clearly is the superstar. I think he's more of a team player that he would give it all away to have a winning team.
Sure.
He would be a role player to have a winning team and have a shot at that sectional title again.
Well, we'll get a look. Maybe we can settle that Wayne County Player of the Year discussion. Here comes a 3-ball from Cicero. No good.
Way out.
Chalele with the rebound. Watch him whip. Watch him, Chalele.
Not good job on the rebounding.
Murray straight to the hole, no good. And that's 5 straight points from Andrew Chalele. The lead's down to 4. And Michael for
way
3.
Out.
No. So he's struggling to find the range early here. And Chance leaves it for Cobb, but he traveled.
Too many steps.
So I mentioned we'll get to settle that discussion, Wayne County Player of the Year, maybe on the court next Tuesday night, Valentine's night. Finger Lakes 1 will be in North Rose Wolcott as Red Creek battles the Cougars in a rivalry game. It'll be senior night for Tyler Norris, and it should be a great. It's our last regular season webcast before we head to the postseason.
And what a great Valentine's gift for your wife. You should bring her to the game. Let her do stats.
Yeah, she's going to help with the setup. Coming back the other way now comes Chance up ahead to Carnevale. Leaves it for Cobb. This time Cobb doesn't travel.
Big basket. Nice unselfish pass by Carnevale. Let's jump back when we were talking about that Sodus game next week, because I don't think we discussed it. In talking to Coach Jackson, he said that they got beat by Sodus.
Yeah, their only league loss
in mid-January. And
Sodus has also beat Lions. They've also beat East Rochester. They've
and he felt there was a real turnaround for them, and maybe the wake-up call they needed.
Yeah. Well, they played great since then.
They have played great since then, yeah.
So 7 Golden Eagles in the scorebook here.
All right, our first look at a little diamond 1 press.
It works.
And it works.
Cobb got to give that ball up, though.
Yeah,
he does.
Should have. Good call.
Wide open Carnevale. Pump fake. Pulls up from 17 off the backboard. No good. Gets his own rebound. Gives it up. Now up ahead is Michael. Lays it up and good.
Great fast break. I thought Carnevale should have gone one more pass to Derek Chance in the corner that last time when he tried to bank it in.
So Michael, the team's leading scorer, finally on the board, and here's Derek Chance for 3 from the corner.
And that was a great reverse pass by Murray.
Big answer to that East Rochester run. The lead back up
Another
to 7
steal.
now. Canale up ahead.
They're going to want a timeout.
So now that leads up to 9. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. And Jalele drives baseline, gets
I think he was looking for the pass, but they cut off the pass and he had nowhere to go with it.
Canale tries a corner three, in and out. And rebounded by Jake Nudd, checking into the game.
9-point lead. They need a basket here. Slow down the game a little bit. Take some time off the clock. Press got him a little rattled.
And they can strike so quickly. A couple threes, a couple fast breaks. They can make a 8 to 10 point swing in a matter of 30 seconds.
Great.
Slapped away by Chance.
It was a great play by the back men in the zone, anticipating that the pass from the pressure from the front men. So exactly what you want out of a zone press.
Marcus Chance checks back into the game for Trey Canale. So it is Derek and Marcus Chance, Drew Carnevale, Jarrett Murray, and Derek Cobb on the
Shot
floor
clock
right now.
winding down to 7 seconds, and they're nowhere near the basket.
Michael realizes he gets bailed out. Looks like it was Marcus Chance.
First foul.
Hey, Finger Lakes Partners Insurance for your life, home, auto, and future. Trust someone who lives in your community. With offices in Geneva, Waterloo, and Victor, visit Finger Lakes Partners online at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Fresh shot clock after that foul. Big possession here with just over a minute left in the first half as ERS tries to stem that run by Clyde. Michael thought about the three, gets it out top to Cicero, and he looked inside for Nudd, who wasn't ready for it, and another turnover.
Man down low was open 2 times. You just couldn't get it to him. A little late in the pass the first time. Second time, just a bad pass.
So 9-point lead, 51 seconds left, and Clyde in no hurry here. Working against that 2-3 zone from the Bombers. To the corner to Marcus. One dribble, picks it up, gets it back to Derek, tries to split the zone, instead fires it to Cobb with a nice
Beautiful
kiss.
Pass and nice shot.
DC to DC. Derek Chance to Derek Cobb. So now that lead balloons to 11. Another turnover. Cobb ahead of the pack. Cicero contests him and fouls him. Now he got to travel before the foul the second time. Cobb's traveled.
He was thinking a little bit too much about going to the rim on that.
So it looks like Clyde going to apply some pressure. Some full court pressure here with 20 seconds left here in the first half. Stay with us for the Theriscar 5-Star Medical Corp halftime show coming up after the break. And Cicero just lost it out of bounds.
Well, contact again, but they're letting him play.
So 12.3 here in the first. Ten seconds now. Chance moves to his right, skips it way over to a wide open Drew Carnevale for three.
Yes.
Forget about it.
Beautiful shot.
Carnevale has 8, and the lead now balloons to 14. Clyde-Savannah getting closer to that outright Wayne County League title. We'll find out if they get it. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Tonight's live broadcast of Section 5 High School basketball is brought to you by Generations Bank. Federal loans not enough to cover the cost of your college education? Learn more about the private student loans available through Generations Bank at mygenbank.com. Dr. Rod Littlejohn Orthodontics, celebrating over 30 years of smiles with style and proud to support our area high school athletes. Theriscar by 5-Star Medical. Like a cosmetic surgeon in a bottle, Theriscar is the most effective scar therapy product on the market. Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. With offices in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Trust someone who lives in your community. It's a Wonderful Run 5K in Seneca Falls. It's a winter run like no other. Learn more at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Red's Place, serving great lunches daily in downtown Seneca Falls and $1 tacos every Monday night. Ferrara Lumber and Building Supplies. Plan your next kitchen or bathroom remodeling project at ferraralumber.com. Penny's Place Family Restaurant. Large portions and home-cooked meals in the Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. Jimmer's Auto and Stever's Garage. Late model cars, trucks, and minivans on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Finger Lakes Construction, building structures for a wide range of applications with state-of-the-art design and flawless execution since 1969. The Omen Theater. Next time you head out to see a movie, make it at the Omen in downtown Lyons. And FingerLakes1.com digital marketing. Building, maintaining, and hosting great websites for local businesses since 1999.
And welcome back inside Clyde-Savannah High School. It's the Therascar 5-Star Medical halftime show here on FingerLakes1.com. Jim Sinicropi sitting courtside with Mike Alessio. And right now we have a 36-22 lead where Clyde just kind of poured it on in that second quarter. We had a 1-point game, and they outscored the Bombers 20-7. In the second period, including that late flurry capped by a Drew Carnevale 3 at the buzzer.
And the majority of those points were probably in the last 2 minutes. And as we just were talking about, it seems a lot closer than a 14-point game. East Rochester had a lot of chances, a lot of opportunity. Press changed the game a little bit, probably with 3 minutes left. And that's how fast it can happen in basketball in general, but certainly with this Clyde team. They like to run. And they can turn it on in a heartbeat.
ER really struggling from beyond the arc. I have them 0 for 7 for 3. And Casey Michael had a couple good open looks. He'll need to make some of those in the second half if they're going to get back into this ball game. But also got an out-of-town score at halftime. Sodas and Red Creek tied at 24. So a bit of a surprise there. I think Jamie Grimshaw is actually back on the bench for Red Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Will Dumont had coached. He stepped down. Grimshaw just filling in the end of the year. Grimshaw was previously the coach. He coached that great Wayne County champion team led by Jake Slobe. And yeah, it's Wayne County basketball has really been interesting the past several years with a team like Red Creek under Jake Slobe, traditionally not a basketball school, getting into the mix. North Rose Wolcott has had those great teams, and of course Clyde and Lions are traditionally strong. East Rochester is traditionally strong. Gananda playing well this year, and Soda's a bit of a surprise this year. It's just a great league when you look across all the leagues of Section 5. Wayne County really kind of unique and interesting.
Yeah, it is, and you try to get programs developed so that it's not solely contingent on what class you have coming up. So you look at schools like that and you think, we're going to be weak in 3 years because you look at the 9th grade class and you see you don't have any basketball players. But the good programs always find a way to make it happen. Not relying on people transferring in, but you work with what you have, you set your program, and you can make it work. So that's why the schools like Newark, are consistently up there, really, no matter who they have. There's always a next man to stand up.
And it's a bit of a tradition, basketball for some schools like Clyde-Savannah, Lions. Clyde also got a great football tradition. Red Creek is an example of a great soccer school.
Right.
So, but the thing about basketball, you need, 5, 6, 7 guys, right?
Yeah.
And you got a team. But it all comes from those youth feeder programs.
It does.
And in places like Newark and Seneca Falls with Minders. They really do have some great youth programs that develop these kids from the start. And we're from Seneca Falls, Mike, and my daughter's 11 years old. In the last 2 games, her last 2 youth travel games, the varsity girls coach was at.
Yeah. Well, that's great support, and really should happen, because not only for a varsity coach or the JV coach to get involved, but it's great for the players. And no matter how old you are, if you look over there and you know that there's your varsity coach is there, you just want to do a little extra, and you'll remember that. You'll think, the kids will think they're there to watch him or her.
Well,
but that's important, because you want to feel part of a program.
And then you bring the kids, like my daughter goes to the girls' games, so I think all that goes into building a program here. But it's sectional time coming up real quick here. And taking a look at the sectional point standings here in Class C3, which is Clyde's class, Clyde has a really good chance to capture that sectional title again, their last one being in 2014. And as I mentioned, the Perry coach is up to her left scouting. Yeah. They could have stayed home and they didn't need to make the trip. They could have just watched. But
that's a good point. They might not have known. They might not be on to the Finger Lakes 1 yet.
I know we get a lot of all the feedback we get that's negative. The most common one is from coaches who are upset that we put so much material out there online for them to scout. But it's getting to that point. Technology-wise, where I think all schools should be putting, the thing that gets me is, like, any game you go to, you see people taping it. Either somebody sends somebody to tape it or the home team's taping it. Upload that to YouTube.
It doesn't matter what you see. You have to perform on the court. You have to coach your kids in preparation, and so it doesn't matter if you're live or if you're watching on tape. With the advantage of seeing it on tape, rewind.
Sure, yeah.
Just keep watching as many times as you want, and then show the kids. So
now, East Rochester in Class C2, so it's funny, how these teams jump up and down from class based on the state beds numbers last year. So last year, East Rochester, of course, was in with Clyde. They had that great semifinal game in Palmyra, but this year they're in with Lions, and the only 2 Wayne Finger Lakes teams in Class C2, they're both at the top along with Pembroke, and again, both favorites to make a run here. The bad news for Lions is that East Rochester really has their number, beating them twice this year, and if they hadn't, then,
And the worst news is perhaps that they'll be in the same bracket.
Yeah.
You'll have a 2 and 3 in the same bracket, and that would appear as though, that's not going to change. I don't think Lions, will drop that many points, or Cal Munn will be able to pick up seeding points like that.
And we're always look forward to following these Wayne Finger Lakes teams as far as we can, the teams that we cover into sectionals. And what we hope is that on the Friday night, first week of, or the last week of February, first week of March, whatever the championship weekend is, Class C will be Friday night at Rush Henrietta, a triple header. So C1, C2, and C3 finals all on Friday night in Rush Henrietta. And as you can see there, really good chance to get a couple of Wayne Finger Lakes teams in C2 and C3, and a really good chance we'll see, at least one team in each of those finals, and then potentially maybe see a great Marcus Whitman team. They have one of their better teams they've had in years. They clinched the West.
It's good to see. It's good to see that, too.
But whoever wins in C1, 2, and 3 needs to advance on to the state playoff rounds. You're going to have to deal with North Star Christian.
Yeah, and that's a tough task.
Yeah, North Star Christian, a team that probably can compete in AA, but they're down now in C1, unfortunately for Marcus Whitman. But we'll see how they do if they match up. So second half underway now. We'll see if East Rochester can gain a little shooting touch, get back into this thing, and looks like
quick foul
on Derek Chance to get things started. Looks like starting lineups for both teams. That's Derek Chance's first foul for Clyde. It's Murray, Uffoltz, Carnevale, Derek Chance with a steal, and Marcus Chance. And he leaves it back for Carnevale, skips it over to Marcus Chance for 3, and he buries it.
They want to get out fast, put them away.
16-point lead for the Golden Eagles at home. For East Rochester, we got Cicero,
man-to-man,
Michael, Lexer, Caraway, and Chalele. And Cicero drives, finds Caraway.
Nice pass.
And he hits the bottom of the backboard as Murray stands tall. And Chance leaves it off for Carnivale. Out to Ufoltz, who gave up an open three to give it to Marcus.
Good ball movement.
Get pass over to Derek Chance, and they'll reset with 20 seconds to shoot here. 39-22. Jim Sinicropi, Mike Alessio, glad you could join us for a little Wednesday night basketball. Nice look from Derek Chance to Ufoltz.
2 great possessions by Clyde.
And that lead up to 19.
And lucky that pass didn't get picked off.
Chalele tries a three. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Cicero. He draws the contact, and they got a foul.
Nice pump fake to draw that foul, draw some contact. Just the way you teach it.
So Clyde-Savannah, really unselfish, really quick, committed on the defensive end. Everything, the hot shooting, number of options from outside.
I love that last possession. They pushed it down. They looked for a break, looked for a secondary break. Wasn't there. Had the patience to pull it back out.
So Cicero picks up his 9th point of the game. Try another one. And he gets it. Quickly the other way comes Clyde. Ufoltz with the ball top of the key. Over to the corner to a wide open Derek Chance for three. No good. Rebounded by Letzer.
Good position. Nice box out. Solid underneath by Lexer.
And Cicero picked up his dribble too far from the basket. Now Caraway out of control. I don't know how that wasn't a carry, but I guess they say
it was either a carry, a double dribble, or a travel, but it was one of them.
And Cicero drives, misses the layup. Looked like that went off of Ufoltz, but they got it going back to East Rochester. Mind you that you should visit Red's Place. They're serving great lunches and dinners daily in downtown Seneca Falls. Awesome daily specials, homemade soups, and the best burgers and wings in Seneca County. Check out Red's Place on Facebook for their full menu. Mike, I ate there Tuesday afternoon for lunch. I had the pasta visual.
How was it, Jim?
It was delicious. Fresh bread, thick cut. Dipped it, put a little butter on there.
Nice move.
Speaking of a little butter, Marcus Chance with the left hand.
Nice lead in.
43-24.
And all of a sudden, a 19-point lead.
I know. And you know what? We come to all these games and we say, I think this is going to be a good one. I think it's going to go down to the wire.
Well, it has been at times, and up until now, it's felt like one.
Yeah.
But, again, that's how fast things can change. This is a nice drive. Slice through. That little Euro extra step. It still is questionable in my eyes. But he lays it up nicely.
So a little unseasonably warm the past couple days here in the Finger Lakes too, but that's about to change for the weekend as some snow's moving in. On Friday night, if you can't make it out to the Wayne-Palmyra game, Finger Lakes 1 will be there. It'll be an FL1 radio game. We'll do a video replay Saturday morning. We've been doing that a couple times this year. We've been experimenting with a few different things this year with our coverage. Tonight we're actually going with one cam instead of two. We're trying to bring you as many games as we can. There you go. Caraway with a strong take. And finally, here in the third quarter, Caraway's on the board.
I don't think that pass was to Murray.
Now Cicero, stripped by Chance.
Nice defense.
So we got a 17-point game, 43-26, 5:23 to go here, third period. Jim Sinicropi alongside Mike Alessio courtside here for FL1 Sports. Clyde can secure the outright Wayne County League title with a win. And
lapse in judgment there. You tried to grab the ball, should have let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, he was still standing out of bounds.
Man-to-man press, first we've seen it from ER. And this is probably not the team you want to press against.
Marcus at Derek, but Marcus blows the Derek to Marcus. Marcus blows the chippy. Caraway the other way. Double clutch. In and out. Rebounded by Ufoltz.
A beautiful drive.
And here comes Chance the other way. And he throws it away. That was sloppy.
Block.
Oh, they got the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, good call.
As Cicero slices through the lane and finishes with a little English.
Beautiful drive.
He leads the Bombers scoring now with 12. He'll go to the line. Coach Michael has having a conversation out at midcourt with the referee as we look at some of the patrons here in Clyde. Also give me a chance to tell you about Penny's Place Family Restaurant, located on 5 and 20 in the Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. They're well known for their large portions and home-cooked meals. A large selection of breakfast items and everything from burgers, salad bar, and wraps for lunch. If you want a great meal while pinching a penny, come to Penny's Place. Check out their menu at pennysplacerestaurant.com. And next time you head out to see a movie, make it at the Omen Theater in downtown Lyons. You'll love relaxing in the modern renovated theater that has the old-fashioned charm and character of the original house, first opened in 1915. See what's playing this week at omentheater.com. Cicero now with 13 points as Derek Cobb checks back in. Jarrett Murray sits down. Full court pressure from the Bombers. They're a tough team to press. Although they did it there successfully, but gave it right back, and then the foul. So with this lead,
had the steal there, it would have been a nice. They got it down to 14. That would have been a nice possession.
Still plenty of time. 4:47 to go here in the third period. And if you're ER, you want to see if you can get that down under 10 and go from there. So instead of being a 14-point game, it's just a 4-point game.
You got to look at one possession, one basket at a time, and that's how fast it can happen. And they know that because Clyde's been doing it to them. They've had it down before, and Clyde's opening it back up. They can do the same thing.
Good ball movement by the Golden Eagles. Chance drives, blocked by Caraway. They got him with the body, though.
Caraway should have just held his ground, stayed on the floor. He had his position. He either would have got a charge or would have been a bad shot.
Farrar Lumber's been delivering the highest quality service to area contractors and homeowners in the Finger Lakes since 1959. Start planning your next kitchen or bathroom remodeling project at FerraraLumber.com. First free throw by Marcus Chance is good. He has 9 points. Looking for 10. No. Caraway and Cicero fought for the rebound, and then ends up being a jump ball. Yep, jump ball.
Going Clyde way.
Staying with Clyde. At the end of 3, it is Soda's 44, Red Creek 34. So Soda's pulling away there. A long inbounds pass to Marcus Chance. He's been aggressive tonight. That shot's off, though. But he
another
got his own
second
rebound.
chance.
Now Upholz tries the baseline jumper. No good.
Over the back. Over the back.
Yeah, Marcus Chance being a little more aggressive than the previous games I've seen Clyde and trying to get into the lane, create his own shot.
They're coming out in that press again.
Lead up to 15 again. And they back
a little
off.
Soft, back
Looks
off
like they're
into
gonna pick
it.
off half court maybe.
Well, they're in a. It's hard to tell.
Cicero to Caraway. Bounce pass to Michael. Here's a 3 ball.
Finally got one from way out. Clyde timeout.
That's 5 points for Casey Michael. And
Got
just
it down to 12.
12.
That's the way you got to do it.
Hey, there's a look at Justice Smith on the right side of your screen. I think that's Corral Kelly in front of him there from the Lions. Lions.
And it was brother Tootie there on the left.
Just
with the Adidas top on.
Just a short drive for these kids down Route 31, and you'll see a lot of Clyde kids at Lions games and vice versa. And they, of course, they play a lot together. Not only in AAU, but just, at the playground.
It's good to see him out.
Yeah, I love seeing
Appreciating basketball. Kind of like Bryce Burry. You see him about every game.
Now, that kid has the record for most games attended by a player, I think. Now, the most games attended by a non-player? Who do you think?
Rod Verke.
No, that's a good guess, but I'd say Kevin Sharp. Who's
Kevin Sharp, yes.
Well, the former
I had to send him a text earlier. that he was easily stood out in his bright yellow shirt over there.
Former great Clyde-Savannah coach.
And St. John Fisher. Yeah. Basketball player, great basketball player, Greater All Rochester.
State champ football player, I think, for Clyde. Or not, what he was state
I
champ
asked him
coach.
if he still played. He said no.
Still didn't play football anymore.
No, basketball.
Of course, his son, senior Brian Sharp on Newark, looking to make some noise in the postseason this year. Upholtz for 3, short.
Now, I find it interesting with Upholtz. If you watch his jumper, he's got that little hop step that conceivably, with certain referees, could be called a travel every time. If you will really watch that little hop step. It's kind of like a little crow hop that I think technically is a travel, but a lot of refs give it to you.
So Shamar Caraway with a right-handed runner gets the lead back down to 10.
Beautiful post-secondary break.
You know what I like about Cobb there is he caught the ball up high, he spun, kept the ball high, and shot. A lot of guys will turn and take an unnecessary dribble. You'll even see like
or drop it down low.
Sure.
Or drop it down low.
Nice touch there.
Such an easy thing to try to teach somebody, but everybody does it.
So now it's Cicero with the ball. He gives it to Caraway in front of the ER bench. Cicero with a left-handed dribble, working on Canale. Almost
lost
it.
Out.
2 seconds to shoot. Caraway has no idea.
No.
Shot clock violation. Good defense there by the
great
Golden
defense.
Eagles.
It's kind of just a matchup, man, run and jump.
Long pass up ahead to Cobb, who's
travel
wide open and finishes.
Shuffled his feet.
Casey Michael now to the corner for Cicero.
Bam.
Big answer by Matt with 1T Cicero.
They're beating him down the court.
Carnevale finds Canale. He drives.
And got
draws contact but
yeah.
finishes. No call.
Yeah, this crew's not going to call that tonight, and that's okay.
I'll take it. We get home earlier.
That's right.
So 13-point game now. Just under 2 minutes to go, third period. Cicero drives. No good. Good defense by Cobb. Throws it away, though.
Right back.
Caraway pulls up and buries the 7-footer. So Shamar Caraway coming alive. He's got 6 points this quarter. Into the corner for Canale. Tries a 3-ball. Off the iron, no good. Up for the rebounds. Derek Chance, up and under, layup, no good. Rebounded by Chalele. Outlet to Cicero. Here comes the Bombers. Cicero up and under, blocked by Upholtz. And out of bounds off of Cicero. So a nice opportunity again to get that lead under 10, but it'll stay at 11. 1:29 to go. Clyde-Savannah ball. Coach Michael wanted a foul.
Again.
Now, you know, you see, that's the thing about basketball. Depending on the referees and what mood they're in, that's a foul. Sometimes it's not. Tonight, I agree, it's not.
Yeah.
They're being consistent.
You got to learn to play with you know how the referees are calling the game, but both as players and as coaches. So he's been screaming about every call over there.
Well, sometimes you do that to get a call, later. And Cobb with the jump shots fouled by Cicero, and Cicero's frustrated with the officials. Got some substitutions set to come into the game for East Rochester for the first time tonight. We'll see Ben Pope, the junior guard. And we'll also see Trevor Clancy, senior guard. That's 2 fouls on two fouls on Matt Cicero. First free throw by Cobb, no good. And here comes Pope and Clancy into the ball game for Caraway and Cicero.
Pick up a little extra rest time before they make that fourth quarter run.
I got to tell you, though, Cicero, primary ball handler, and Caraway starting to heat up scoring with a minute 10
they might
left
be a
in
little
the third
winded.
period here.
They got
Marcus Chance had a look at a three. Instead decides to kick it back out.
Smart move.
Shot clock for the Golden Eagles, up 11. It's Canale in the corner, and he traveled. Jimmers Auto offers a full inventory of late models, cars, trucks, and minivans. Check out their full inventory online at jimmersauto.com. And for service, visit Stevers Garage on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Jimmers Auto and Stevers Garage, strong supporters of local high school athletes for over 40 years. And Lexer trapped in the corner by midcourt.
He called his own timeout. Yeah, that had disaster written all over it. when he caught the ball there, regardless of his height. He just couldn't do anything.
I think there he is. We spotted him
There he
at
is. Look
another
at
high
that.
school basketball game.
There
And if
he
you
is.
see Kevin Sharp, ask him how many games. I think last year it was some amazing number. It really wasn't like a remarkable number, like 80 or 90.
Oh, really?
And I told him, once Brian graduates,
yeah.
he's coming on the FL1 Sports.
Oh,
team.
yeah, he'll be great. Very knowledgeable about the game.
So we're going to have to work
And a
on
great
that.
guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great guy.
And, you wonder how we get a lot of our information. It's from guys like Kevin who keep us updated at some of the games that they're at.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it, and should also remind anybody listening tonight, man, send us tweets, send us photos, send us videos, whether it's via email at contact@fingerlakes1.com. If you want to send us an email, and maybe I'll give you my cell phone number to get some text updates.
And maybe even a reward, some pasta fagioli from Reds.
Yeah, Reds, right? Yeah. Well, you need to network up to get information, it really helps. So 38 seconds ago, once again, ER tries to get that lead down under 10, and we got a foul on the ground. It won't be shooting.
No shooting. Foul's a little closer to this half. 5 for the Eagles.
Will be a fresh shot clock. ER could hold for 1 here. 11-point game. Rebounding underneath their own basket. As Trevor Clancy gives
way
up
off.
for Michael, who misses a 3, and now coming the
Way
other way
off
is
on
Clyde.
that three.
Leaves it up for
Beautiful.
Jaden
Great look.
Rattray into the ball game, gets his first
I
point.
think Rattray was surprised he was that open. He hesitated.
There's Clancy with the ball, 12 to shoot, gives it up for Pope. May have traveled, no call. Tries to bounce past Caraway, now inside to Lexer. Right-handed hook shot's good, and Lexer back on the board. And let's go, Carnivale. So, 11-point game, 1 period to play here. Clyde-Savannah. Will Clyde clinch that Wayne County title? Find out when we come back.
This is Eli, and these are his 2 older brothers, Sam and Justin.
Say good luck, Eli.
They just had a great idea.
Go! Go, go, go!
Accidents can happen to us all. Applying Therascar immediately can help erase those memories one scar at a time.
Good luck to all of our student athletes this high school sports season.
Find the partner you've been looking for. Welcome to Generations Bank.
Back live from Clyde. Heading into the fourth quarter here, 52-41. Eagles holding the lead. East Rochester ball.
So, Mike, they need to get into this lead early here, get this under 10. They've been right there for the last 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, this is a big possession. They got the ball. They've got it down to 11. They had it down to 10.
Backdoor
and that
pass
was not what
by
they wanted.
Caraway thrown away. And East Rochester coming back with Pope and Clancy at the guards with Cicero and Caraway still sitting. This number 2 for ER, I don't know who it is. We don't have him on the roster. I think it's Cam Walton. We'll call him Cam Walton if it's not.
Well, if it is indeed Cam Walton, he had a nice backdoor cut there, but he was just too late with the pass. And it was a good backdoor cut. He had a step on him, but not enough where we would have been able to deliver it as quick as Clyde is.
So now Marcus Chance leaves it for Derek. Before the shot. So it's Canale, Cobb, Chance, and Rattray in the ball game for Clyde now. And for ER, it looks like Ben Pope and Trevor Clancy.
And East Rochester are staying in a man.
Cam Walton, Cicero, and Lexer.
Derek off to his brother Marcus, back to Derek.
Now, Clyde-Savannah could be just 7.5 minutes from the Wayne County Championship. If they can close this one out. His Rattray hands it off to Marcus. Chance, deep three, no good.
I don't know if that's the shot you wanted there.
A nice rebound there by Walton. Gives it up to Cicero coming back the other way. Skips it over to Clancy, who loses it. And
terrible place to go behind the back in traffic.
And so Clyde now will take their time. 23 seconds left to shoot.
Thought he had that steal.
Rattray with it. Now with 15 to shoot, and their chance goes baseline, leaves it for Cobb, spins out to Canale for three.
Way off.
Rebounded by Cicero. He drives, finds Lexer. He's fouled.
He got fouled. Bet he couldn't have spun that in. It was a nice pass.
So 52-41 here, 6:30 to go.
So we'll see if we can knock this down to
Another
single
chance,
digits.
another chance to get it down there.
Either way, they'll probably come out and stay in their man, probably go full court.
And the first one's out. Lexer's stuck on 9 points. Now checking back into the game is Caraway, Chilele, and Michael. As Walton, Pope, and Clancy take a seat. And also Derek Cobb coming out for Clyde as Uffoltz checks back in.
So the guards are fresh for the late game run.
See if Lexer can make the back end here. He does.
And he does.
So 10-point lead. That's Lexer's 10th point of the game. Chance penetrates, leaves it back for Canale, who's now playing catch with Uffoltz into the corner for Chance. Chance a little dipsy
double pump
in the lane. And now he'll reset with 18 seconds to shoot.
Winding it down, 10 seconds.
So
they want to be a little further in their setup.
Turnover.
Bad pass, turnover.
Cicero's got to pull this one out. 1 on 3, and he does wisely. And he throws it off the foot of Trey Canale, and there's Tim Jackson with the ball.
And he's not happy.
I'll say it again. I say it every Clyde game, but Tim Jackson, the finest dresser in all of Section 5. In all of Section 5. Not only
great passion. When I got a chance to talk to him, he's just got great passion for basketball and his kids. And
sweet move by Cicero,
beautiful.
but can't get it to finish. Rebound bounced around, and Chance comes up with it. He dribbles through 3 Bombers, and now he's going all the way to the hoop, and he'll lay it in with a kiss.
There was never a question in his mind that he was going to take that to the hole.
And I'm pretty sure that the coaches from Perry up here to our left that are watching this game are concerned about Derek Chance.
He's got to use his body so well to create some room.
Here he goes.
Watch him lean in a little bit. Leans in right, comes back out. A little bit of space.
A great finisher. He goes so fast, but when he gets to the rim, he kind of collects himself and lays it in. So Caraway free throw is good. That lead back to 11. So it looked like Clyde was going to run right away with it. Since then, it's been an even game, sticking right around 10, 11, 12 points. As ER struggles to get that to single digits. Second free throw, no good, and rebounded by Jarrett Murray. 54-43, 5:23 to go here in the ball game.
It's been a game of small runs.
And Clyde certainly in their half-court set taking their time now. Uffoltz drives, leaves it back for Murray.
Nice pass.
Murray right hand over the front of the rim.
Real nice pass.
And Jarrett Murray's got 6. Pushing the ball up ahead to Casey Michaels. Matt Cicero gets it back. Now Caraway drives, and he loses it, but they got a foul out on the perimeter by Canale. Yeah, looks like they got Canale. That's his 3rd.
And Coach Michael says, where were those calls all game?
Excuse me, that's Canale's 4th, according to the scoreboard. Looks like he's staying in the ball game. Okay. And there goes
another missed
free
shot.
throw. So that lead at 13. 4:49 to go. Uffoltz with it. Back to Chance. They're extending
1-3-1.
Pressure a little bit. Clyde clock
I
stripped
didn't
by
call
Michael. Up ahead of Uffoltz, lays it up and good.
I thought they might have called that a kick. Man-to-man pressure.
Michael now with 7. Canale up to Murray. Bounce pass
Ooh,
to
he's lucky on
Carnevale.
that pass.
Pulls
He
it
is
out.
lucky on that pass.
So Clyde will get set. And that lead at 11 again. We'll see if ER can get a stop here. Murray leaves it for Chance. Swinging it over to Uffoltz. Into the middle to Murray again. And it's blocked.
Nice block. Shot clock down to 7. No change of possession, so.
7 to shoot for the Golden Eagles after that block by Lexer.
I'd watch Chance coming back in.
Gets it way out.
Popping back into the corner.
Canale drives.
Canale
Foul line
let him
jumper.
open.
No. Big rebound by Caraway. Might have got fouled there by Uffoltz. And yet another chance to get that into single digits for East Rochester.
One of these times. They're going to get it one of these times, I think.
Cicero to Lexer.
Lexer, nice fake.
Caraway tries one. Short.
Nice rebound.
Uffoltz getting way up to tip that to Canale. And now you can just see Clyde, obviously well-coached team. Coach Jackson wants them to take their time, burn some clock, slowing things down a little bit.
Inside, in and out.
Carnevale with it now. Down to 10 to shoot. Carnevale with the ball.
I start attacking now.
Down to 7 to shoot. Uffoltz tries a corner 3, in and out. Rebounded by Lexer, hands it off to Cicero. Here he goes. By Chance, almost picked by Carnevale. Now he's fouled by Uffoltz.
And once again.
Yeah, another chance to get that under 10 from the free throw line. And full credit to ER for hanging in there.
They never have given up.
I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Joe Calarco and Aflac. Joe Calarco is actually our Aflac rep at FingerLakes1.com. Aflac, when health changes for you or a loved one, it can change everything, but Aflac can help make sure the life you live is the life you never stop living. Learn more at Aflac.com or contact Joe Calarco at 315-253-0495. And in and out.
Still not down to 9. Ooh, foul on East Rochester.
So they're going to be shooting. I think that was number
I think
6,
that's
7.
6.
That's only 6.
We need 7. But.
One more. Next foul, Clyde will be shooting.
Denial press with a man in center field.
There it goes.
They hit
way
it
up top to Derek Chance, who lays it up and in.
Sneaks it in. They were ready for it.
15 points for the junior guard. And that lead back up to 12 now. And as much as East Rochester's been hanging around and keeping it even this quarter, they're running out of time. Oh, nice look
shot.
by Caraway. And Caraway has 9 points all in the second half. And Cicero fouls Chance. He's shooting 1-1 here.
Not sure if that was the direction from Coach Michael, is to turn it into a foul shooting match or not. Seemed a little early for that, but maybe not.
Well, maybe he figures his team's not making them. Maybe Clyde won't either. They're this quarter, if ER has been making their free throws, it's another ball game. Chance makes the front end. Cobb checks in for Jarrett Murray. Second free throw coming from Derek Chance. Up and in. 2. 17 points for Derek Chance and the lead back to 12.
So they're going to need to start attacking. They don't have a lot of time to be passing it around.
2:16. Caraway almost loses it, gets it back.
And the last thing Clyde wants is
Casey
fouls.
Michaels finds Lexer baseline, working against Offholtz and Cobb. That's a tough task to go up against those two. And 2 minutes left in the ball game. 2 minutes to a Wayne County title for the Clyde-Savannah Golden Eagles if they can hold on to this 12-point lead. Burning the clock. And Marcus Chance with it. Drives, gets it to Cobb, who may have traveled and stepped back out top. And, yeah, they're in no hurry now. 10 seconds to shoot. Derek Chance drives. He's fouled. He
Still got it up.
Hey, there's Devin Franklin. What? Just walking by the broadcast booth.
Yep.
Good
Heck
kid.
of a little ball player.
Yeah, I like him. Cicero with some flair, no good, and then Lexer blows a chippy, and now with just 1:28 left
12.
and a 12-point lead, Clyde-Savannah takes over. So it looks like they're not going to foul.
Yeah, they might be throwing in the towel.
Offholtz with it. And, you know, first half when, you know, this game was tight, you really saw Clyde how quickly they could get up and down and how good they could shoot it. Second half, maybe not so much of an indicator. They've really taken the air out of it here with the lead. This Chance misses a 3-ball there. Well, then another turnover for East Rochester. Offholtz ends up coming up with it.
That should do it.
47 seconds left to go, and the home crowd here at Clyde.
You're looking at your Wayne County champions.
And potential sectional champions and maybe beyond. A really talented team here at Clyde-Savannah this year. Been fun to watch. Hopefully we'll continue to watch them into March. Fultz Cobb.
Well, they'll learn some things off of this game.
Carnevale lets a deep one fly. 20 seconds to go. Caraway going straight to the basket. No. Rebounded by Carnevale, and with 14 seconds left, 13-0, a steal. 3-ball for Michael. No.
Padding the steal
stats.
stats.
Lexer again, yes.
For the rebound.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. And the Clyde-Savannah Golden Eagles are your 2016-17 Wayne County League champions with a 60-50 win over East Rochester. Stay with us. When we come back, it'll be the Dr. Rod Little John Smiles with Style postgame. Your final, Clyde 60, East Rochester 50.
Tonight's live broadcast of Section 5 High School basketball is brought to you by Generations Bank. Federal loans not enough to cover the cost of your college education? Learn more about the private student loans available through Generations Bank at mygenbank.com. Dr. Rod Littlejohn Orthodontics, celebrating over 30 years of smiles with style and proud to support our area high school athletes. Therascar by 5-Star Medical. Like a cosmetic surgeon in a bottle, Therascar is the most effective scar therapy product on the market. Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. With offices in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Trust someone who lives in your community. It's a Wonderful Run 5K in Seneca Falls. It's a winter run like no other. Learn more at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Red's Place, serving great lunches daily in downtown Seneca Falls and $1 tacos every Monday night. Ferrara Lumber and Building Supplies. Plan your next kitchen or bathroom remodeling project at ferraralumber.com. Penny's Place Family Restaurant. Large portions and home-cooked meals in the Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. Jimmer's Auto and Stever's Garage. Late model cars, trucks, and minivans on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Finger Lakes Construction, building structures for a wide range of applications with state-of-the-art design and flawless execution since 1969. The Omen Theater. Next time you head out to see a movie, make it at the Omen in downtown Lyons. And FingerLakes1.com digital marketing. building, maintaining, and hosting great websites for local businesses since 1999.
And welcome back inside Clyde-Savannah High School, where tonight the Clyde-Savannah Golden Eagles clinch the Wayne County League title. And we're here with our player of the game on the Dr. Rod Littlejohn Smiles with Style post game, Derek Chance. It's not the first time Derek's been with us here after a big win in this gym. And so what does it mean to you guys to win the league title? I mean, you clinched it tonight.
Yeah, it means a lot. The whole year we had a couple goals to accomplish. One of them was win the leagues. Next is win sectionals. This is the first step.
Yeah, so you guys noticed the coaches for Perry were up here scouting you guys.
Saw that.
And I was telling Mike during the game that I'm sure that you're concerning them.
Yeah.
You know, how they're going to stop you and try to slow you down. I mean, you get up and down so quick. But, you know, one thing I did notice, too, Coach Jackson wanted you to slow it down a little bit in the second half when you get the lead, and the whole team kind of took the air out of the ball and milked the clock, and you guys are really responding well as a team, I think, to Coach Jackson, and really impressed with how far you guys have come from when we first saw you with Minders back on Thanksgiving weekend at the Chiropractic College to now. You're just a really good basketball team.
Yeah, we've been working hard ever since that first loss. We knew we had a long season to go to get better, to work on things we need to work on. I think we're doing a great job coming along as a team.
Do you feel, as a player and leader of this team, that you're peaking at the right point? I mean, you had, prior to this, just a loss in Sodas, which in talking to Coach Jackson, he felt was maybe a little bit of a wake-up call for you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel that since that game that, you know, you're doing things right and where you're at right now is where you want to be?
Yeah, we went into Sodas, you know, thinking we were going to beat them. You know, we had a game win streak going on. We just took that game lightly and we lost, so that was a wake-up call. After that, we knew what we had to do. We had to, every game, don't go in thinking that we can just beat them. You got to go in thinking that this game matters for the whole season. You got to think that every game is the championship game, so we play like that from now on.
And now that the league title's taken care of, you got a couple more games, Red Creek and Sodas, at Red Creek, and then back here Sodas for senior night for Dylan Uffoltz and Derek Cobb. You guys generally a young team. You and Marcus will be back next year. Drew will be back. But you also have a lot of experience to draw from. Last year, one of the best games we saw all year, you guys came up short in the semifinal loss.
We wanted to get them back for that.
Well, you got them back tonight, but now you're going to have they're in a different class this year in sectionals. But did you learn anything from that game that you can take into sectionals this year?
Yeah, I mean, we had a lead. I think we're up by 6 or 7 with a minute left, and we ended up losing. So, you know, it's not over till it's over. Yeah. Just make sure that the whole game we keep our composure. We don't give up. We don't let up easy. We don't have easy breakdowns or anything like that. I mean, you just got to play the whole game.
Now, your game personally, one thing that I've noticed this year is your ability to finish at the rim. You can get from one end of that court in about 3 seconds, but when you get to that rim, it's a nice soft kiss off the glass. You're finishing. You've added a little bit more of an outside shot to your game. What personally are you working on? Because you're still just a junior. You'll be back next year. What are you working on?
Just in the gym, getting stronger, working hard in practice every day, and working on definitely finishing the lane, you know, making the right decisions, knowing when and what to do in what situations, just becoming a smarter player, a better point guard to lead the team.
What's the team do first and foremost? You want to, when Coach Jackson saw you want to push the ball first.
I want to push the ball. I want to find the open people. Doesn't really matter who scores as long as, you know, we're doing what we have to do to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, you did a great job, and I thought one of the turning points, when you opened it up a little bit, because there was a little bit of a game of runs, where you guys were going a little bit of a run, and then they would come back. But the press looked good.
Yeah.
Created at least 2 or 3 turnovers in a row. Now, is that's something you plan on doing routinely?
Yeah, we're mixing up trapping and just light pressing, matching up. But yeah, that's something we like to do. We like to put pressure on our opponents.
Yeah.
So we're winding down the season here. You guys are league champs. Who's the Wayne County Player of the Year if you had a vote?
Me.
No, I didn't expect anything less than that. And we've been talking about it. There's people have made a great argument for you, and best player on the best team type of deal. I think it would be you, maybe Tyler Norris, North Rose, maybe Klein over in Red Creek would be in the discussion there. But they're seniors. You're a junior, and it's just been a pleasure to watch you play this year and develop. And we'll wish you a lot of luck in sectional. We hope to be covering you guys into March.
Yeah. We hope to be playing into March.
So stay with us here real quick. I'm going to wrap this up. First, I got to run through the scoring from East Rochester. Matt Cicero led the way with 17 points. John Lexer had 12. Shamar Caraway with 9. Casey Michael with 7. Andrew Chalele with 5. And for Clyde, it was a man to my left, Derek Chance, leading the way with 17. 9 points for brother Marcus. 8 points for Drew Carnevale, along with Derek Cobb with 8. Dylan Uffoltz with 5. Jarrett Murray with 6. And Jaden Rattray with 2. Your final score, 60-50. Clyde-Savannah clinches the Wayne County title. So we got Miners in the East, we got Whitman in the West, and Clyde in Wayne County. We got our league champs, Mike. It's time for sectionals.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So
we'll see you there. Good game, Derek.
Thank you.
It's a great time of year. So for our production team, a little small crew tonight. Jason Hunt producing, Jeremy Hunt on camera, my broadcast partner Mike Alessio, and Derek Chance. I'm Jim Sinicropi saying have a great night, and we'll see you Friday night in Palmyra.
Thanks, Jim.